Hi there. How are you feeling in your body today? Is it tensed? Do you feel any itch or tension? Or anything that you want to do to ease your state into your being? How your skill feels today? What's your muscle tone? How are you breathing? Are you okay? I hope you do. Now, I want to point something that usually it's seen as superficial. I know, I didn't choose this subject. It was there. I love makeup. But yeah, I cannot force myself to do makeup videos. But rather, I can place myself to express myself what I have to express. And in that regard, I am plenty. I contain multitudes, how I like the saying. So therefore, here I am in this context, in this perimeter. But the same knowledge, the same information can be used for something else. That is depending only on the eye of the beholder. So therefore, whatever you are facing, let's understand, let's treat our well-being in our body, first of all. And sometimes the well-being can be interrupted, can be interfered by some feeling. A feeling that something is unresolved, a feeling that something is hidden, a feeling that something's over there but we cannot pinpoint what it is. Now that feeling sometimes is only 1%, but that sometimes, sorry, I got emotional. But sometimes that can be enough to, I don't know, set aside something that we mostly desire or something that we are to evolve into. Therefore, let's do not ignore that 1% of not feeling well. Let's do not ignore that 10% of tension, because that tension, that itchiness, that something that is there has always a purpose. It does not arrive just because. Like the clouds in the sky. The clouds in the sky, they do have a reason, the exact reason, the exact purpose for being there. They can carry rain, they carry rain until the time is on. The certain conditions are checked. Therefore, if it's your tension, that tension is there because it has a reason. It was created in a certain place. It was forged into other tension that was in the body or external and were integrated. Therefore, it's only about the right condition to be checked so that that tension is manifesting itself through, I don't know, maybe pain or maybe other disease or maybe other, I don't know, emotional reaction. And as far as I know myself, as far as I know the people whom are drawn to me, I don't think that we want that. Therefore, it's not about the beauty's sake that we dive into our nasty, shadowy parts and see what's there, what was created, what happened over there. It's not selfish, egoistic, I don't know, superficial means, but it is our deep willingness to be better. And yes, I love beauty and this is the context. Maybe after 2 years I will be talking about something else, but the root and the core would be the same, because that same is me. So therefore, let's talk about what we love, and let's talk about what we know, and let's talk about what we are. And that's it. This is why I'm here. This is what I'm doing it. So if you feel any kind of remote connection or remote interest, if you're still in this part of the video, maybe there is something for you. Maybe something that I'm saying, a message that maybe it's not something how I am saying it to you, but maybe something that it's applying to you, or maybe it's something that is in here and you find it valuable in your journey. Sorry, I have a fly. Let's name it Tom. So Tom is here, okay? The journey about perceiving ourselves is a little bit different for each and every one of us. And that perceiving ourselves was influenced at least when we were kids, about how the others saw us. And sometimes, somewhere in the middle of our being, there was a core. There was something that was created, something that get into shape, that get into life while experiencing the interaction with the other. And sometimes that part can deceive us, can trick us, and can lead us into certain things. What I'm saying is that when we are kids, people are presenting some sides of themselves to us based on how we look. And because kids have increased vitality and they are living according to the universal truth of life, they are, I don't know, jolly and happy, and they look beautiful in their way. Now, after some time something happens and we get into different shape, and the shape we are raised in, it's not the shape that we are, even though we feel that that's what we are, because we internalize how other people saw us. This is why the kids that were, I don't know, looked in a way that they are, I don't know, less than the other, they tend to evolve during the lifetime in a way that they have so low self-esteem, and whatever they do, they cannot feel so integrated with the other because they weren't integrated with the other in the first place. And anxiety, those things, they stick, oh my god, they stick together. They like to play together. They like to play self-esteem on one part, and you cannot rip that link apart as well as you cannot rip the link apart from your anxiety. What was created when you were kids was that first image of ourself, and that first image of ourself was created based on how other saw us. But it does not mean that you are doomed if the others didn't treat you well. You are not doomed. I'm the first one. I was doomed. So I was really doomed. So I know exactly what doomed means like, or feels like, or I don't know, looks like. But you are not doomed if you are experiencing this. And I'm telling you not to let you feel out of control because, we cannot change the past. Yes, we cannot change the past on one level, but we can definitely, precisely, consciously can change the past by other means, internal ones. And those things, those resources, and all those mechanisms that are inside of us and are related to ourselves, yes, we can change somehow. This is why I'm a psychologist, because I believe in the power of you. Okay, so therefore things are possible, and I'm saying you this to empower you and to let you know about the further actions that are to be done. So if you are now experiencing some kind of anxieties or any kind of tension, complexity or insecurities, or feeling in a different way, that means that there's a root over there. But let's do not place that root in other people's hands, because especially in the psychology and every other, I don't know, coach or whatever, they are telling you that, oh my god, the others are at fault and what the others done to you. Yes, they did. But also you have your power in your hands, and the trick is to go in there, in those inner emotions, in those feelings of yours regarding the memory of what happened, and change it from there. Yes, you heard that well. We need to go inside, in that universal, in that everything, the universe that you are. You need to go inside of you. And when you go that deep inside of you, via meditation or whatever tool, guided or not guided, but you can change things. And if it cannot be changed, or you cannot change it in a, I don't know, heartbeat, whatever, please do it consistently until something happens, because those things are your things. Those things belong to you now. And if you are a whole universe inside, then those things are part of your universe. Yes, that's right. But also what alchemy is saying us is that matter can be altered. Therefore, whatever mental construct, mental, emotional trauma, or anything that is getting tightened inside of your body, mind, whatever in your whole universe, you can change it. You can take it and transform it and bend it to your will. Bend it to serve whatever you want it to be served. For example, if you have the trauma that you were always, I don't know, walking on eggshells, not to disturb the narcissist in the house. You can do something now with that. You can be the greatest assistant because you can be the greatest assistant right now because you can even predict the other people needs, and you can, I don't know, meet their needs even before they speak, and you can even prevent some circumstances or some meetings because of that. And that can be turned into your willpower and your superpower. Also, if you have something that you feel that it's a little bit emotional, tense, and a cocktail of a feeling that get clogged together, whatever in your system, you can take that. And one principle is to really dismantle it. If you cannot break it, you have to dismantle it. But let's take the Lao Tzu, principle, to break the trust between people. Break the trust between the linkage of the components of your blockage. And that means to set apart, to set differently, set aside the different parts. Is this clog? Okay, what do we have in this clog? Oh, we have fear. Okay, we have fear. We acknowledge the fear and take it step by step. Let's feel that fear. Let's be inside of that fear, and we will see how linked that fear is with everything else, with insecurities, anxiety, and whatever. But if we place ourselves, if we take the first step into feeling that fear, if we disable the fear, we disable every little linkage that it has, right? And the others fall apart. This is one of the techniques. Also, what works really, really well is if you have a certain point in your whole universe that feels so terrifying, and you feel that it's over there like a nebulous, like a nebula or whatever, or I don't know, what's that, black hole or something, let's approach it step by step. We so much forgot that we are in charge, that we are in the power. And if we do not have power upon external circumstances, we definitely, all the time, almost all the time, have power or should have power, or we ought to create power for the things that lie inside of us in every single moment. And that is the power. Therefore, I'm teaching you, okay? I'm saying it to you. You never lost your power. It was always in there. As you came into this earth, the power was there intact. What others could do was to get to place enough force upon your free will so that you gave up. But the power is there, and you gave up not your being, but one decision, one choice, and maybe several, but the power was there and is there even though you do not feel powerful. Your power is there even though you do not feel it. But power was there and is there even though you do not feel powerful. Your power is there even though you do not feel it, but it's there. The only thing is you have to decide to align with that power. And how do you align with that power is that you, for once, place yourself inside, in a place that you observe the things and let them be. And yes, you will observe the nebula, you will observe the black hole, you will observe some, interstellar war that is inside of you. But you are the one who listens, who sees. You are the observer. And if you do that, you will see that things happen. They are inside of you. You can feel them in your stomach because it's your whole universe in there. But it's not you. You is the one who sees it. You is the one to perceive it. If you can perceive it, then it means it's not you. Not ultimately. Okay? And perceiving means the quality of the eyes of the beholder, okay? And that can be changed. If you are seeing all the nebulas or the interstellar, intergalactic, war that is inside of you, and you're seeing it from the position that you are taking notes, watching what happens, and you know for sure that by looking at it, you can have clues where to guide all that energy into what direction so that you can place the order and you can make light again. You know, this is like playing gods in your own inner universe, because there you are the god. And I see that in every single one of us, you know. I don't see the god, I don't see the light. Oh, no, don't get me wrong. But I see them, their willingness to be in power over the others, to be in power of whatever, and they are doing it in the most terrible way. And please, if we are all remembering that we are gods upon ourselves, now that's a thing to go on. Because if I'm thinking that I'm a god upon myself, I won't force you, right? I'm doing whatever it takes in my whole universe, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not aggressing you. I do not want to hurt you, right? And if you know you have fully 100% power over your whole universe and you take it, you have no justification, no reason, no willingness to, I don't know, misalign or, I don't know, get some force into my field. And if you do, that would mean something's wrong with your internal management. I mean, with the God that is responsible. Because yes, for you, you are the God of your being. Yeah. And you are powerful. And that's right, even though you cannot feel it, remember. But how do you feel it? How do you place yourself? Well, let's have a moment, would we? Let's have a moment, a practical moment. I'm thinking you're sitting somewhere or laying down or whatever. Now, well, where are you exactly in the place, in the position that you are? Let's take a breath. Let's take a deep breath. Yeah, let's take a deep breath and to feel your arms and your legs. And try to feel how's in your body. Just feel it, you know. And from that you can close your eyes and forget about me for one moment. So you just listen to me. And we won't take it just 3 breaths, that's okay. But in those 3 breaths, we will do something. You will see yourself, you will place yourself as if you got the whole power over yourself. You will place yourself as if everything that is inside of you and you know it's off, it's just your kid. Yes, it's your children, your kids that you need to manage. And one kid is throwing a tantrum, the other feels anxiety, and the other one is tensed. Now, if you know you're in charge of them, and you know that you, and it's only you, they are responsive to, you will do something. So that's the place. Sometimes you don't need to go to nirvana. Sometimes you need to remember that you are the god of the nirvana, and what is happening in nirvana is conflict and interference. And if you manage to be the god and put order in every single element component of what it is inside your nirvana, you can find the peace that comes afterwards. Inevitable. There's a word that I like and express so well this feeling, and that is, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, indomitable. That means you know you are not invincible, you know your own vulnerability, but also you have that stamina to conquer, and also you have that willingness to do whatever it takes to be in the top in regard with everything. But you know the right way to sit inside. And also, no external circumstance can affect you because you are there. Okay. So, there's a saying, now you know. It's that easy to remember. Okay, bye. Enjoy the feeling. You can stay in this moment a little bit. I will stay this with you just a few moments so that you can inhale and exhale. And remember, if you feel anxiety, maybe you are also excited. And if you feel tense, it means you have to breathe with everything moving in your body. There you go. Enjoy the feeling. Bye.